Drum up. No, I'm not dying for a third time this episode. You can f*** off.
What's happening, YouTube people? DeadDuck here with another episode of Top 10 Facts about Lampshades. In the last episode, you saw me build a blaze spawner. Well, I hope you saw me build a blaze spawner. I hope you watched that one. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it now. But in this episode, I need to fill you in on some stuff because in between the last episode and this episode, the update Aquatic has dropped. Phase 1 anyway. And it's changed a few things. So far for the worse, but obviously the update stuff, all the good stuff is there, most of it, so I'm happy about that, really happy about that. But let's just go through some stuff that is broken. This is my blaze spawner that I built last episode, so as you can see it's working nicely. I've done a bit of decorating and stuff. Let's just go through this little entrance here. Wow, this is what I was going to talk about because as you can see, they are all in the room below my mob spawner, my blaze spawner. So let me explain what's gone on. So the pistons are now sucking mobs through them. So on the extension, they don't touch the mob. On the retraction, they suck them through the block, leaving my spawner room full of blazes. This is a serious problem, and I frickin' well hope that Mojang fixed this, because look at that. Oh my god, is that actually it? Yeah, there's still some left in my spawner, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. So it's sort of rendering, oh god, it's sort of rendering my blaze farm unusable at the moment. Well, not unusable, but just very ineffective. Just die. Will you die? Thank you. This is going to take me a while. So just, let's time-lapse this, shall we? Right, so as you can see, we have a problem. But never mind, I'm sure they will patch that. I'm sure they will. Yeah, we have problems. We have real problems. Real problems. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that. But anyway, we did this room-ish. I don't like this. I think it looks alrighty-ish. Ironically, I put lights in here, so it stopped mob spawning in here. Stupid. But never mind. So that's the blaze farm. You've seen what's happening with that. Not a lot I can do with it at this moment. So let's go back to base, and I'm going to show you some stuff that I've done in the meantime. Right, so we're back at base. Not a whole lot has been ruined, but one giant problem. My iron farm no longer works. I guess it's because of the new water physics. As you can see, my texture pack is not working on the water at the minute because obviously the texture pack hasn't updated. So yeah, it's fairly new. My iron farm, obviously it's not working anymore. Otherwise you'd see poppies everywhere and whatnot, but it's quite nice and neat, so it's not working. I've done some AFK testing and stuff, and yeah, it's definitely broken, which is a real big shame. I've taken away all those freaking sea lanterns, so I have my sea lanterns back, which is awesome, and I've replaced them with these awesome sea pickles. I love the sea pickles, I'm loving them. And the dolphins, look at the dolphins, they're so cool. Oh, and these drowned mobs. They are a lot less in number now because of my sea pickles. I've done a lot of work under here, planting kelp and like all of this landscapey stuff that you see. I love it, I think it's really cool. My squid farm's still working nicely, but the problem is, yeah, this is how, the problem is we get a dolphin or two stuck in here, and I don't really like to hurt the dolphins, so I keep trying to shoo them out, but they come in faster than the freaking squids come in, so I can't really spend a lot of time, just keep shooing them out, so a lot of dead dolphins. Sorry, dolphins. Let's just move on down here. I'll show you a few new additions. Plop, 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 plop. Blob, blob. I made a little aquarium. I had to. I had to make an aquarium because it's awesome. I wanted to try it out, and I did, and there it is. Got some fishies in there, cod and salmon. This is my sea pickle farm. I ripped this straight off Skippy because he was the first one to do it. I did feck around with it a little bit because I'd done some testing and stuff, and it's working real cool. I didn't really need to adjust anything or like try and make it better in any way because it's fantastic as it is. I did just add a few additions, just a bone meal box here full of bone meal, linked up to hoppers that go around the back into that dispenser down there. Let's just flip it on and look at that. Loads of sea pickles. So yeah, you're going to see all the water surrounding my base full of sea pickles. I love the sea pickles. I think it's a real cool feature, which is really helpful for lighting up places because now I don't have to use sea lanterns fecking everywhere. Right, so that's the sea pickle machine. Let's just this creeper up. Die! In the face. Okay, where shall I put this one? On the bridge he wants it. Did he say on the bridge? Well, I can't really put it on the bridge. That'll do it. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. I've named my boat. The name of it is Boaty McBoatface. Obviously, I had to call it that, didn't I? Right, so that's enough about the update aquatic stuff for the moment. Let's go over the plans for this episode. I kind of want to build something for my subscribers because I don't have many of them and each one of them is really, really appreciated to me. So I kind of want to build something for them like every subscriber I get. So I have a few ideas. I have a big old tree that I built that I probably showed in another episode. I'm going to make a forest around there that's going to be trees planted with a plaque on for every one of my subscribers. Right, so this is the big old tree. Let's get a panoramic view of it. Big tree. Applause, please. Right, so I'm going to clear all these trees here. I'm going to landscape this and start my forest here. That will look nice. I want to make a nice little grove and stuff. It'll be quite nice. So the subscribers have a little place where they can feel appreciated. All feckin' 12 of them. But still, I appreciate each and every one of them. So yes, let's do it. Let's clear this out. A skeleton has spawned here. Oh, and a Enderman. I hate Endermen. I hate them. I might build the little YouTube button up here. Oh, it would be cool to have like some sort of a redstone counter that counts how many subscribers. Yes, I'm gonna do that too. Right, so that's the plan then. Okay, it's starting to come along now. So I'll have my trees and whatnot down here, and then at the top here, I'll have a YouTube thing, and I'll have subscriber count, and then I'll put like a digital display there which I can cycle through. That will be sweet. Which means though this is going to be a little bit more involved than I thought it would be. Right, so where to build the fence and what to build it out of. Let's sit on this tree and have a little look. Right, so I think it's pretty much cleared out. Right, so I've cleaned it all up. I've cleared all the trees out from here. I think it's looking all right. I'm going to have my little display here. I'm going to build some sort of a counter, 7-segment display counter here for all of my lovely subscribers. And in this part, I'm going to plant trees for all of them. That's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah. So it's looking cool. It's just looking like a piece of land. That's what it's looking like. Right. So what I think I'm going to do is what I think I'm going to do is go and get some iron bars and go and get some trees and signs, and we'll get this little subscriber tree park area underway. Let's go and get some stuff. My iron farm. Oh, my iron farm. While I was clearing out that little area for the subscriber tree area, Jake popped on. This is the result. I don't know if you can see because it's dark, but that thing goes down to bedrock. It does look properly cool. Anyway, look at them. Look at them, you bloody idiots. Honestly. That's really cool. Go, go. I'm gonna root for the guy with the gold helmet on. I like the look of him. Come on, gold helmet guy. Come on. You can do it. Oh yeah, oh shit, he won and my prize is I get to kill him. Right, so where do I start this from? How big do I want it? Where are the boundaries going to be? I don't know what I want to do at all. Building skills are not great. Alright, there's a creeper there. Yeah, creepy creeper. You've seen me and you can't do nothing about it because I'm warning you in. Oh, he's coming. Power right in the kisser. A naked sheep. They look really funny. That's lit, bruv. That's lit. You know what? I should use different colours, actually. Different kind of greens. Put the rest of that on there like that. Oh, I really need to do that top bit there, don't I? Oh, let's do it. Let's bloody do it. Don't even think about it.
What are you doing?
Lighting up the joint. Right, so we've got the place lit up. We've made a bit of a pathway. I'm not sure I like it. And Jake has just popped on and he says he's not sure he likes it either. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'll change it up a little bit. But we'll see what we do. For the moment, I am going to plant my subscriber trees though. I'm just going to dot them about a bit and just see. I was going to plant them in rows, but I don't think that's really the look I'm going for. So I'm just going to zigzag them about a bit and see what happens with that. We got 12 subscribers. We got 12. Right, let's plant a couple about. I don't know what trees. Doesn't matter. 1, 2. So how many trees is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need more land, mate.
I don't think we're going to need that much land.
Not right now, but you know what I've got to do now? I've got to start building that 7-segment display. That's going to be enjoyable.
You are aware this is just going to look like a forest, right?
Well, that's why I'm putting things around each tree and trying to make it look a bit more not like a forest. Hasn't gone to plan.
Does it ever?
Not really.
Where are you? I've been flying around for like 5 minutes now.
I'm back at the tree now. I'm back at the tree. I just had to get some iron bars to make this to make these little tree fences, which look lovely. I can't believe you don't like my pathway, man.
It's so random.
Yeah, that's the point.
There's pressure plates and buttons on it. Like, I can deal with there being different blocks and different stone, but why pressure plates? Why buttons? No.
It looks good.
No.
You're a naysayer.
A button. I can press a button on the pathway.
Have you never seen people do that before?
No.
I can't believe you don't like the pressure plates and buttons, man. I can't believe you don't like that. It's awesome. I like it. Right, so that's that. Trees are up. Little fences are up. The most hated path in existence is done. Let's put some plaques up here now, I reckon. Put some plaques up there for our subscribers. And if anybody wants an actual specific tree or whatever, you can drop that down in the comments and I will make you whatever tree that you want. Let's start with Liam. Let's give him this Arcacia. All right, that's cool.
He'll be impressed with that.
I don't know why he's called his YouTube name that. I don't. I really don't, but that's what it's called. This one, I'll give Dad this one. Dad hasn't really got the hang of YouTube names, has he? It's just his name. But that's my dad right there. Nice. And this chap here, Luke Ely, whoever the f he is, thanks for subscribing. Yep, so that's that. I don't know what the other ones are, so I'm just going to write random subscriber on all of these. Too many random subscribers for my liking.
We will find out their names, who they are, and where they live.
Yeah, that's not terribly illegal. Well, that is it done, peeps. It is all done. I think it looks pretty cool. But that's it, done. Now it's time to work on the 7-segment display counter, which is going to go up here. And I think it's going to look pretty bloody boss once it's finished. Path aside. What are you doing?
I know how to fly Elytra.
Finally! I love my path. I don't care. I love it. I think it's cool.
Well, you are the only one.
Do you want to do me a small favour?
Absolutely not.
I thought you might say that. You need to stop taking things from the middle of the stacks. Take them from the end so they're nice and neat. You just take from the middle of the stack anywhere your cursor lands, bang, take it out.
I absolutely do not. Where do you put all of your redstone stuff like comparators, repeaters, pressure plates?
I put them all in a box.
In a box? Well, me, I can't believe I couldn't find it.
Shut the up.
Which box?
It is a box.
I really, really, really want to blow up his entire world. Would that be bad? Would that be a bad thing to do? If you agree with me, don't say anything. Okay, that's fine. Glad you agree. Glad we're on the same page. Don't moan at me when I blow up your world. Yeah, I think that will do. Damn it, you took my shulker box. Crap. That was not meant to happen. I would very much like that back. Oh, I'm definitely blowing up your world. Oh, come on! What are you doing? Can you please give me back my shulker? You picked it up!
Me, I'm surprised I'm not encased in f***ing mud, or I'm surprised I'm not cased in TNT or something.
Nah, you see, that would be cruel.
Yeah, but that's what you normally do. Right, okay.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
You know when you just disappeared for a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Could you hear anything I was saying?
No.
Oh, alright, okay.
Why?
Oh, no reason at all.
What did you say? Let's go and build that display. So this is the spot in which I'm going to have my 7-segment display count.
Incoming!
Where the hell are you?
Behind you.
Right. Anyway, so this is the spot where I'm going to have my 7-segment display counter. It's going to be large. It's going to look so good once I've done it.
The only thing you need to do is get rid of this goddamn ugly path.
The path is beautiful. Shut up. Something like that. To grey concrete. We're going to need some dirt as well, Sonny. Right, you'll see that nice and clearly from here. Perfect. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so it should look something like that. And then this will frame it around the edge. Like that. This will come forward like that. Righty, that's the start of it then. Yeah, that, and that. F***ing Nora. F***ing
Do you lie?
Are you done?
I'm done. If you thought me coming into your world was going to be anything helpful, then you was badly misled.
I didn't, Jake. I didn't. Right, if you grab some redstone and repeaters, I'll get you to start plugging all that in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a hell of a lot more repeaters than I currently took. And now we have a pattern to work off, so once you're done with that, yeah, if you go and grab some orange concrete and you can help me with this. So all you got to do is copy what I've done there. If you do all the right hand side ones, I'll do all the left hand side ones. Did you fall off? Are you blocked in, boy? Oh dear. I fell.
Did you fall off?
Right, that looks about right. I should say. Oh, is that right? Right, so that's the number matrix done. Now time to do the programming, which is going to be a bit difficult because we have no floor to work on now because they go back far. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to extend this little bit over so that we have somewhere to work off of. La 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 la. Right, so they all have to come out that far.
So do they have to have redstone dust on them?
No.
Repeaters?
No.
Then what do you want from me?
So you should have 10 torches on top of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't have any torches on me.
And how big is this thing, man? It's huge. Right, and then you want to just do that all the way along. The programming line is done.
On one side.
Oh, you're pretty much done. Right, so this is now the complex part. Did I bring a lot of levers? I should have brought a lot of levers. Right, so that's the programming line done. It's looking pretty cool. It's taken freaking ages, but it's looking cool. Now we just have to program in all the numbers on both sides And that will be, well, I say the hard part done, but then we've got the decoder to do, which is probably the hardest part of this build. But, did you just die? Oh, did your elytra run out?
I died! I'm on top of your frickin' mob spawner. Oh, and I've got no elytra.
That was great. I caught it on camera. Just a rain of your equipment.
Can you please come and save me?
I'm coming.
No flying equipment whatsoever. Great.
Right, I'm going to pass you all of your junk. Oh, that couldn't have gone better.
Ah, Enderman! Enderman!
Where?
Enderman! Oh,
Think I'll stay away. You just got slammed by an Enderman. I just watched it from here as well.
he's having it now. He started this.
I killed him for you. I done it already.
He's lucky, because I would have had him. He just caught me off guard. Let me come pick up my stuff. That Enderman is so lucky you got in before I did.
Oh yeah, so we could kill you again. Right, so that's all the programming line in. Jake enjoyed doing that. So pretty much all we got to do now is the decoder, which is gonna take a long time. We got lots to do, so let's crack on with it. And this is where it becomes difficult.
Wait, what?
This is going to be a bit of trial and error. Right, so now repeater input into all of these. Right, so now I need repeater lines into all of there, like so. Another line of blocks. Right, yep, so, no redstone. Right, so this into there. Do I have a button on me? I need buttons. I don't think we've got any buttons, but if we got some stone somewhere nearby, we can make some buttons. I'm sure I had some buttons in the tree somewhere. I could just take some off my path.
That is true. Why don't we just go do that?
I don't know. Well, I've got stone now, so...
We can solve two problems at once. We can take the buttons we need off the path and therefore making the path look less hideous.
Screw you, the path is awesome. I love that path. Right, so all these hoppers are now locked. So if I chuck a block in there, it will sit there and you'll see nothing is cycling. When I hit the button, it'll unlock the hoppers and it will start cycling, but it'll be random as See, it skipped to 3. Well, that's the number 2. Now it's going to skip, a bunch. Now it's a number like 6 or something. And then it'll skip, so that's not what we want. So we want to build a pulse limiter to stop that from happening. Let's get rid of the button. Oh, emergency! Oh dear. We seem to have a clock. Got the repeater around the wrong way. So that's mainly the most of our decoder done. So what we did was we used hoppers, locked hoppers, connected to a pulse limiter, so that when we hit the button, we only get a very short pulse, like I think a third of a tick, that will just unlock the hoppers for just enough time for a block to pass from one to another without skipping some. So once we hit the button, Jake, do the honors, it will cycle to number 0. So now we'll see on the display the number 0, and if you give it another hit, that'll cycle it to 1, and another one, to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, and so on. So now what we need to do is we need to get our block back in order for it to get to the end, come back here, and cycle again once we get to 9. So the way we're going to do that is by running hoppers all the way from one side to the other, with a dispenser here, or a dropper here, should I say, that's just going to throw that block right back into that. So let's go ahead and quickly whip that one up. I need a dropper. Oh, a hole-in-one, motherfucker! Now we take some droppers. Right, dropper. Shove a torch in there, and then another torch in there. Right, so that can then go up to there like that. Right, if I use a block instead of redstone dust, take that off. Take that off, and so that can then come off there. Oh dear. Right, okay, fine, have it your way. Alright, so if I put a repeater there instead, nope, that won't work. Difficult.
Can I just have it on record that I've been watching you for about 5 minutes now, and I have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Really? Well, basically, what I want to do, yeah, is when this block that's just been cycling our numbers gets through all of these hoppers and back to itself, this hopper will take it into this dropper here, yeah? So the dropper will then, if I press a button, the dropper will send it up to that dropper, which will then, that dropper will send it back up to the hopper again to start again, right? So what I want to do is automate that process. Instead of me having to press a button to activate both of those droppers to get that block up into that top hopper, I want the droppers to do it itself, automatic. So once I put a block in here, you see, the block, when I take the block out of the dropper, that comparator's off. Once that block's back in, a redstone signal is through, which then powers this block that I'm standing on, which then goes to this bit of redstone here, into this repeater. And I want to take that signal back into here, so it will power itself. You see what I'm saying?
Not a f***ing clue.
Okay. Right, so that's the cycling system done for the decoder. So once our block travels all the way to the end and reaches number 9, it'll go through those hoppers, which will send it back here. Then once it's in this dropper, it will self-power, activating the droppers up there and straight back into those hoppers there. So we can start our cycle round again. Let's just give a quick test to make sure it's all working. Jake, if you don't mind, hit the button. All right, so we're at 9. We hit it again. It should turn off and it should reset itself. It takes a while to get through the hoppers, but there we go. Right, so that's working fine. And at the same time, that should cycle this one over to 1. So let's go and build the decoder on that side and hook it up to this cycler. And that should be pretty much it done after that. Okay. Righty-ho then. Then that one want to come there. Stupid. Okay. Right, there we go. Another line.
Oh, zombie attack.
Be a dear and take care of that. I've run out of redstone dust. Have I done that right? Sweet. Right, banging. I've just made this so much more difficult than it need be.
I'm shocked.
Right, now I need to build another pulse limiter.
Drum up. No. I'm not dying for a 3rd time this episode. You can't f*** off.
What are you doing, you fool? Do me a favour, dude. Yeah, give that button there a press, man.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. Well, you've neatened the place up some. Right, so I've done the cycling system and decoder on this side. All I need to do now is run a link between this hopper to the input of this cycler, and that should be the counter completely done, which is pretty cool. It's only taken 1,000,000 hours. I said that earlier, but it has. I got 1 bit of dust. Can we do this, people? So I don't have to go all the way back to base. Yeah, 1 bit of dust. We can do it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, boy. So wait. Right. So that's done. Let's just reset this thing to 0, 0. Just to start on our fresh one. Right, look at that beast. Isn't she beautiful? Let's have a little flyby. Let's do a flyby. Let's do a flyby in the darkness. Oh, it's awesome. Isn't it awesome? It's a large bloody machine. I mean, there's probably way more compact machines, but I built this one. It's mine. Have you gone round it with another layer of grey?
I have.
Oh, right, okay, well I'll keep it. But we need some steps up here.
What's the time now?
6.
Do you remember when it was around 2:30 and we was like, I can't believe it. We normally finish an episode around 7 o'clock. This is great. We're nearly done.
Wow, you may have done a nice job here. Look quite nice. What do we do with this hill though? Because I wouldn't mind making it bigger and going over this, to be honest. Hide it in the ground. Come up here on the tree and you'll see what I'm saying. If you can make it on this tree, I'll be impressed.
You were saying?
But you see what I mean? If I made that hill bigger into a massive hill, that bottom ring, I'll have to make a ring around, and then a second ring, and a third ring, and a fourth. You see what I'm saying? Right, so that is the subscriber counter finished, and the entire park finished. It looks pretty nice. So we now have ourselves a nice subscriber park. We got our trees here with our subscribers on. If you guys want to subscribe, that would be grand. I'll plant you a tree. If you drop whatever kind of tree in you want, I'll do whatever tree you want. So let's just have a little look at this thing. It's all done, it's all looking really nice. It took quite a while, Good job Jake jumped on and gave me a hand with it, because it would have taken me all month to do on my own. But it's looking cool, it's real cool. Even the path that Jake doesn't like, but I think it's damn cool. So let's go and notch ourselves up to 12 subscribers. Are we ready? There we are, guys, 12 subscribers. Awesome. Let's see if we can quadruple that by the end of the year. Maybe even more than that. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got time for in this episode. If you liked it, flick the like button on the way out. If you really enjoyed the show, please subscribe. I would really love that. And I'll plant you a little tree, and then I get to flick my little button and go up to 13. Yay! So thanks for that, guys. Anyway, DeadDuck out. Cheers.
DeadDuck out. Cheers.
And that's bye from me, and that's bye from Jake. Bye.
Do you know how long that is going to remain 12 for?
Probably a while.